Chapter 1. Meet the Clever Rabbit. Before you read, if you could choose between being strong or being clever, what would you choose? Share with the class why you made that decision. Once upon a time, there was an old lion. He could not hunt for his food due to old age. One day, he called all the animals of the jungle. I have grown old. I can't hunt for my food. So, every day, one of you has to come to me and be my food. Leave now. All the animals became frightened. The giraffes were scared. The rabbits were scared. The monkeys were scared. Even the elephants were scared. But nothing could be done about the old but fierce lion. So the animals offered themselves one by one to the old lion as food. Then it was the turn of the rabbit. He had to offer himself to the old lion to be his food. He made a plan to kill the lion. The old lion was waiting for the rabbit eagerly, but rabbit reached the lion very late. Why are you late, little rabbit? The rabbit lied cleverly. Sir, when I was on my way, I came across a young lion. He said he was the king of the jungle, but he lives in a well. Roar! The jungle has only one king, and that king is me. Take me to that lion. He took him to a well. After they reached the well, the rabbit asked the lion to look into it. When the lion peeped into the well, the rabbit pushed him into it. The lion fell into it and died. When the animals heard the news, they rejoiced. They were grateful to the rabbit. Now, they did not have to live in fear anymore. Number the match the complete the two little kittens. Before you read, have you ever insisted on asking for something? Then you did not get it. What did you do? You accepted things calmly. You created a big fuss. Two little kittens one stormy night. They began to quarrel and they began to fight. One had a mouse and the other had none. And that's the way the quarrel began. I have that mouse, said the biggest cat. You will have that mouse? We'll see about that. I will have that mouse, said the eldest son. You shouldn't have the mouse, said the little one. I told you before it was a stormy night. When these two kittens began to fight, the old woman seized her sweeping broom and swept the two kittens right out of the room. The ground was covered with frost and snow, and the two little kittens had nowhere to go, so laid down on the mat at the door, while the old woman finished sweeping the floor. Then they crept in, as quiet as mice, all wet with snow, and as cold as ice, for they found it was better that stormy night to lie down and sleep than a quarrel and fight. Summary: the poem talks about two kittens who began to quarrel on a stormy night. The quarrel started because both of them were fighting over a mouse. As they quarreled, the old woman of the house picked up her sweeping broom and swept both the kittens out of the house. They had nowhere to go, so they laid down on a mat in the frost and snow and waited for the old woman to finish the chore. They quietly came back into the house, all wet and covered in snow. They learned it was better to sleep inside the house than to continue fighting.